This is the domestic news on Top Accolade News. Former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has criticized the political turmoil in Rivers State, describing it as an aberration and a balanced disregard for Nigeria's constitutional order. In a statement, he condemned the release of state allocations to a sole administrator despite a Supreme Court ruling barring such actions. Obi warned that the disregard for judicial authority sets a dangerous precedent, urging institutions like the CBN and AGF to uphold the rule of law. He called on leaders to respect democratic principles, emphasizing that continued violation threatens Nigeria's democratic future. Still in politics, Minister for Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris has assured that President Bola Ahmed TINUBU will lift the state of emergency in Rivers State as soon as order is restored. Speaking in an interview, Idris emphasized that TINUBU has no intention of taking over the governance of Rivers State or appointing a governor. He described the decision as a responsible but painful action taken to prevent further breakdown of governance. He reaffirmed the president's commitment to restoring democratic structures in the state as soon as possible. More on politics, the Ogun State chapter of the Social Democratic Party has distanced itself from 30,000 membership cards and registers allegedly linked to a People's Democratic Party aspirant in the 2023 governorship election. SDP chairman Yinka Ola Williams clarified the party's stance during a visit by its 2023 presidential candidate Adewale Adebayo to the state. He emphasized that while the party welcomes new members, all must adhere to its constitutional guidelines. Ola Williams stated that the alleged membership records did not originate from SDP's National Secretariat and warned against any attempt to hijack the party's structure. Now in infrastructure, the federal government, in collaboration with Africa Plus partners, has commenced the construction of the 125-kilometer BENIN-ASABA Expressway in Edo State. Governor Monday Okibolo, representing President Bola Ahmed TINUBU, performed the groundbreaking ceremony in Benin City, praising the private sector's commitment to the project. Finance Minister Wale Edun emphasized the innovative financing model, highlighting that the project is backed by private investors rather than direct federal funding. Now in crime, two Nigerian nationals, Solomon Aluko and Nosakara Nobare, along with 4 accomplices, face up to 62 years in prison each after being arraigned in a New York court for alleged defrauding the U.S. government of $50 million. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, the suspects committed wire fraud, bank fraud, identity theft, and money laundering between March 2020 and March 2025. Court documents reveal they ran a scheme involving stolen identities, fake businesses, and fraudulent bank transactions, allegedly attempting to steal $80 million in total. Authorities say the group even created a fraud Bible and used Telegram to coordinate operations. The defendants remain innocent until proven guilty, but if convicted, they face severe sentences under the U.S. law. Still in crime, a police inspector, Effiong Bassi, went on a shooting rampage in Calabar, Cross River State, killing a civilian and injuring 2 others. The incident occurred 6 a.m. after Bassi, who had just completed a night shift at the microfinance bank, returned to Atakpa Divisional Police Station and began acting erratically. According to sources, he refused to surrender his AK-47 rifle, blocked the station's entrance, and threatened colleagues before opening fire when tactical teams arrived. One victim, Mrs. Ijoma Obot, the wife of a retired police officer, died, while 2 others were receiving treatment. Police spokesperson Irene Ugbo confirmed that Bassi has been arrested and the situation is under control. Still in crime, barely a week after a major explosion on the Trans-Niger pipeline in Bodogokana local government area, another explosion has hit the SOKU oil factory in Akuku Toru local government area of Rivers State. The Youth and Environmental Advocacy Center confirmed the incident, citing reports from its youth voluntary network. The explosion, accompanied by fireballs, is still raging, though the cause remains unknown, whether equipment failure, sabotage, or an attack. This marks the 3rd explosion at an oil facility in Rivers State within a week. YEAC has urged the National Oil Spillage Detection and Response Agency to launch an investigation and hold perpetrators accountable under the Petroleum Industry Act. Meanwhile, fresh tension grips Niger Delta as intelligence reports indicate that militant leaders have reconvened to plan coordinated attacks on oil facilities following President TINUBU's declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State. Commander Bibi Odukun of Riverine Security has warned that the suspension of Governor Simlaye Fubara could escalate threats to Nigeria's economy. Despite raising tensions, Riverine security officers have pledged to support the military to curb further attacks and ensure stability in the region. Now in entertainment, consumer rights advocacy group Save the Consumers has strongly criticized MULTICHOICE Nigerians' 21% increase on DSTV and GOTV subscription effective March 1st, 2025. The NGO described the move as insensitive, explorative, and discriminatory, highlighting that while Nigerian consumers face higher costs, South African subscribers are getting price reduction of up to 38% and improved service offerings. Executive Director Aliu Layas accused MULTICHOICE of disregarding Nigerian consumers and violating the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission directive, suspending price hike pending investigations. He added that Nigerian subscribers continue to suffer from repetitive content, frequent service disruption, and poor value for money, while South Africans enjoy cheaper packages, new channels, and better streaming features. The NGO urged the FCCPC and National Broadcasting Commission to hold MULTICHOICE accountable, revise the price hike, and enforce competitive-friendly policies in the Nigerian paid TV sector. It also called on Nigerians to boycott DSTV and GOTV until MULTICHOICE respects consumers' rights and stop unfair pricing practices. That is the domestic update for now on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us for more domestic updates and development. I am Blessing Basu.